Move along.
Hello, stranger. I'm Tinker Joe, premier supplier of robotic parts and service throughout the DC Wasteland. You might be surprised at what you can use to keep a robot working. Give me a shout if you need anything else. Whatever.
Another glorious day in this man's army.
Tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. I've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not here, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine. I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. Yes? What are you looking at?
I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps. and I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property. Oh. Thought you were that damn ghoul. Well then, back to business as usual. You were trespassing with Alistair Tenpenny's private property. Redder's an official business only. This ain't a theme park, kid. Even if it was, you wouldn't be able to afford the mission. Now bugger off. Perhaps you fit in around here better than I thought. All right, I'll take your money, but don't press your luck. I got my eye on you. Don't bother Tenpenny or the other residents. You so much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I'll gut you. Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Don't do anything stupid.
I'm on duty, can't talk. Direct your security concerns to Chief Gustavo directly. It's named after Alistair Tenpenny, who runs this building. Got a bunch of rich guys that pay him to live in it. We're here to make sure that people like you don't mess up his deal. He owns this building. We get our caps from him. And don't you forget it. Mind yourself now. It's locked for a reason. Don't get any ideas.
I'm not here for your entertainment. Mind yourself now.
Edgar Wellington II. Have you met my wife, Millicent? Hold on. Who let you in here? Very well. As long as security is aware of your presence. Can't be too careful these days. What with these ghouls and all. Gustavo says he has the situation well in order, but I wonder if he's really trying. Don't suppose you ran into any ghouls on your way in here? Then you obviously don't know anything about ghouls. There's a pack of zombies living nearby in some old tunnel. They asked to move in. Naturally, they were told to go to hell. Gustavo's hired some additional goons. Seems to be working. Still makes one a bit fidgety having those loathsome creatures around. I wouldn't even want them as slaves. Thanks. Goodbye.
Introductions are in order. I am Mrs. Edgar Wellington. You may refer to me as Madam or my Lady Wellington. Just as I thought. The end of the world happens and everyone forgets their manners. I bet you were raised in one of those vault things. Ah! Or worse, raised by a pack of disgusting ghouls. You know much about ghouls? I do hope you're not referring to me. I'm certainly a better conversationalist than some stupid ghoul. And I smell better, too. Again with the ghouls. It's all anyone will gossip about. I can't help thinking about them. Doing things to us. Let's talk about something else. What? Why, I do believe you are being quite rude. Goodbye.
This better be important. I guess we could do a little trading. Here's what I got. Another satisfied customer. Tenpenny is always on time with the money, and we get fairly comfortable digs with side benefits. I still got my eye on you.
Well, well, what have we here? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Susan Lancaster. Perhaps we can become better acquainted in the near future. Me too. Especially rich, fine young men. Listen, you look like you can handle yourself. You survived out there in the wasteland getting here, after all. You ever have to deal with ghouls? You're exactly the kind of man we need around here. Chief Gustavo and his pack of goons aren't doing their job. Those ghouls keep coming back. Somebody's bound to get hurt sooner or later. Are you going to do something about the problem or not? I was hoping we could get to know each other better. Ugh, what was I thinking? Yeah, goodbye.
I am Comrade Cheng, beloved leader of the people, shining servant of the community. How can I help you? Not very bright, are you? Don't worry, comrade. Even the least of us have some small, though important role to play in the community. For example, I've appointed a committee to discuss this problem with the ghouls trying to get in here. You know anything about ghouls? Well, I'll try not to be bothered then. And perhaps you should speak to Comrade Gustavo about getting rid of them altogether. Later, comrade.
You're new around here. I'm Margaret Primrose. I run the Café Beau Monde. Stop by sometime. Chief Gustavo assures us that he's increased the number of the security team and will kill any zombies on sight. I hope I don't have to find out, though. Everyone loves my cooking. I think I'll take a moment for myself and eat a little something.
I am Lydia Montenegro. I'm sure you've heard of me and my shop, Boutique Le Chic? No? Obviously, you don't travel in the right circles. I can't talk now. Visit me at the boutique during business hours. Ah, there's nothing
Hello.
like a nice glass of wine.
My name is Tiffany Cheng. My miserable excuse for a husband is Comrade Irving Cheng. And you can tell him I said so. Do you know he tried forming a committee to discuss the ghoul situation? A committee! He made himself chairman, of course. What we need is somebody to do something, not just talk about it. Don't suppose you know anything about ghouls, do you? I wish I could. I get nightmares from time to time. It's very clean and safe here. Well, mostly safe. They say those ghouls won't get in, but I don't know. Oh, all right. See you.
At the end of
Good
a
to
long
see
day.
you.
Eh, Michael?
I'm Michael Hawthorne. Who are you? And more importantly, should I care? I'm glad to meet someone who doesn't want to talk my ear off. We should get a drink together. I hate when people talk while I'm drinking. Don't you? And there's plenty to drink about, talk about, isn't there? Everyone's always prattling on about the ghouls this and the ghouls that. Frankly, I'm getting fed up with all this ghoul talk. How about you? You know much about ghouls? They do seem a bit antisocial, don't they? Though perhaps if we got them good and liquored up... We haven't discussed this already? Apparently, there's a pack of zombies living in the tunnels. Gustavo says he has it under control. On the bright side, it's given me another reason to hit the drink. We shall simply have to ignore them until they bugger off. Right on. Right with the world, eh, Mrs. Cheng?
I hate that stupid man.
Where'd you learn to cook? Everything
Ah,
you make
hello.
is so delicious. I'd just set the place on fire if I ever tried what you do.
Something I picked up from my mom. She wasn't always the best. Hey.
Mr. Tenpenny isn't taking callers. Unsolicited callers are not generally welcome. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower.
I think I'll turn in for the night.
I'm glad you're here. How are you?
I'm quite well, thank you. Calm yourself down. You've had a hard night. Let's have some happiness. How are you?
Charmed, I'm sure.
Hey. What? Really? You're welcome to give it a try. Don't come crying to me when you get hurt. They've holed up in the nearby metro tunnels. They're living with packs of feral ghouls. Be careful. Roy seems damn close to turning zombie himself. I suppose you won't be doing this out of the kindness of your heart, How's 500 bottle caps sound? Payable upon termination of that damn ghoul, Roy Phillips, and all his followers. Here, you can take this rifle and ammo, but don't waste it shooting at shadows. Roy Phillips and his gang are somewhere in Warrington Station metro tunnels. They've barred the main entrance. Try going through the train yard.
I'm warning you. Come peacefully or I'll shoot. What are you doing here? It's not safe for your kind around here. Oh yeah? Is he expecting you? Well then, run along. It's not wise to keep Roy waiting. Has a bit of a temper, that one. You watch yourself. I've been stomping around with Roy and his gang of misfits. Roy's a no-nonsense, take-no-prisoners kind of guy. He heard about this tenpenny asshole, and now he's trying to get us in that tower. He's hatching some kind of plan to kill all those bigot bastards. Believe it or not, I used to vacation there. Live it up while it lasts. You there. Hold it. Who the hell are you? Harmless? Well, you're lucky I don't stick you and take your shit. Watch yourself. We don't take kindly to strangers, especially sweet-talking ones. Biding our time, making plans, getting ready. Tenpenny and his pack of elitist wannabes can't keep us out of that tower forever. We've got rights, and we'll take them if they aren't given to us. Ghouls aren't built for luxury and comfort, is that it? You think ghouls belong scurrying around in that dark, dank underbelly of the wasteland? You got a lot of nerve. Not sure where you come from, kid, but out here in the wasteland, everything's up for grabs. And you only get to keep what you can hold on to. Tenpenny didn't build that tower. He found it, and took it from whoever used to own it. Now we're gonna take it from him. We tried playing nice, but they shot at us. Fuck them. It's time for them and their bigot ways to die. Oh yeah? Fine. It's on. I'm gonna...
Keep your panties on.
What? Didn't think you had it in you. Guess you proved me wrong. Good job. Knowing those ghouls are gone takes a load off my mind. Thanks. You'll be wanting the reward now, won't you? I suppose you've earned it. There's your caps. Contract fulfilled, debt paid. This don't mean we're buddies, all right? Now get going. I guess we could do a little trading. Here's what I got. Another satisfied customer. Watch yourself.
I'm
well,
quite well, thank you.
Charmed, I'm sure.
How are you? Those ghouls won't be bothering us anymore, will they? My boutique has many unique items for the discerning customer. It's been a pleasure doing business. He stays in his penthouse suite most of the time. So long as we pay the rent, he lets us live here. Pleasant day to you, dear. Oh, just wonderful. Tamper with that, and we're going to have a problem.
Nice to see you. Doing well, I hope?
Hello.
Oh, just
Bye.
wonderful. Thanks for asking.
Hello, friend. Thanks for handling those ghouls. He's the landlord, although you hardly ever see him. I had to treat him once for bed sores, if you know what I mean. Wait, don't tell him I said that. It's fine now that those ghouls are taken care of. I've been treating less cases related to frazzled nerves and upset stomachs. Try not to break anything important.
Hey.
Things have been perfectly fabulous since you exterminated that filthy vermin. A very well-dressed gentleman when he bothers to get dressed. He hardly ever leaves his penthouse suite. I only carry the finest garments. You must come back soon. Bye-bye. Fabulous. I only carry the finest garments. You must come back soon. Ta-ta. Hello.
You're a lot tougher than you look, kid. Now everyone's calmed down and back to their old selves. Not that I cared much for them to begin with, but they've stopped all the ghoul foolishness. They really are quite ignorant here. But where else can I retire and fit all my trophies? Go make a name for yourself.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. How are you? I'm quite well, thank you.
Nice to see you. Doing well, I hope?
Oh, just wonderful. Thanks for asking. Charm, I'm sure.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Dinner time. Hello, dear.
Later. Hey.
Mr. Tenpenny isn't taking callers. Fine, bye.
Ah, hello. Can't take it anymore.
I wish there were more people like you in the world. I want you to have it. Certainly.
Hello again. How about that robot, huh?
Those monsters, they're gonna get me. No, those things will get me. I can't. I gotta keep going. Those things. It's all their fault. They did this to us. No. Those things. They're right behind me. Leave me alone. No, you don't care. The grown-ups never cared. Now they're all dead. Well, fine. You'll just die too. Please don't get mad at me. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. Just help me. Promise you'll help me. Those big things. They're all over Greyditch. And they killed everyone. Please, please find my papa. Look for the house nearest to the billboard. That's sticking out of the ground. It's pretty close to the diner. You can't miss it. Well, they're big, ugly things that crawl around on 6 legs. They got huge teeth and skitter around grabbing everything in their path. My papa would always say they're fucking ants. Well, that's what he used to call them anyway. I just call them fire ants. Nah, those things started coming around only in the last few months. At first, they just crawled around outside our town. But later, they came into town, and, well, you know the rest. Alright, what is it? Well, there is the personal shelter next to the old diner. Papa always said to stay away from it. But I guess it's supposed to be safe. I'll head over there and wait inside. Hurry back.
responsibility to preside over our great democracy. So, as your president, I am the voice, I am the heart and soul of the Enclave. That is to say, I am the voice, heart, and soul of America. But only together, together, can we hope to reach our full potential.
This could be the 5th time I've forgotten the code to my desktop terminal. I really must learn to be more organized. The password for my terminal is Formicidae. How hard could that be for me to remember? Note to self, destroy this holotape as soon as move to new lab is complete.
What's this funny suction hose for? I hope you have good news for me. Come on, tell me already. Oh no. What happened? He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore. gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago. And then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here. I just wish things would go back to how they used to be.
If you're listening to this tape, then my brains are splattered all over a wall somewhere, and you've got a job to do. You need to retrieve the package and get it safely to Ronald Lauren and Girder Shade. Tell them Grady sent you. To get the package, you'll need the key. I've stashed it inside an old fire hose case in some maintenance closet in Marigold Metro Station. The key will unlock the safe that contains the package. Look for the room marked by a spinning light. You can't miss it. Good luck. And hopefully, they won't find you too.
only gonna ask you this one time. Give me the naughty nightwear. I warned you. I was only going to ask once. Now I'm gonna take it from you.
Till you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that. That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimentation area? My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever? Well, let me see. Well, you start with a generation of very large ants. You simply inject the current brood's eggs with an engineered mutagen. Then, the next generation should be smaller. Do it enough times, and you may be able to reduce them back to their once original tiny size. I don't expect a common wastelander to understand the intricacies of an experiment this delicate. There was an error in my calculations that caused my mutagen to allow the ants to develop a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment. There's no need to be rude. Science must learn to crawl before it walks. If you're not interested in helping the situation, then I suggest you let me get back to perfecting my mutagen. I'm finding your interruptions trying. The slightest mistake because of your distractions and my experiments will be ruined. I've chosen this room as a temporary retreat from which to contemplate my erroneous figures for my experiments. It may be a bit dark and damp, but such annoyances will not stand in the way of science. I'm afraid it's not that simple. The mutagen has already been injected into the ant queen. She has enough in her body to last for years. My problem right now is I can't reach my terminal to make the proper adjustments and repair the damage I've caused. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the ant queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen. If I were to do that, months of data would be lost. No, the Queen must remain completely unharmed. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of Nest Guardians. Filthy little abominations. I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the Queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say? Why can't man follow the ants' example? They work together as a team, every waking moment dedicated to the colony. They require no wealth or material items. Everything they need is provided for them by their fellow insects. But I digress. If it's payment you need, all I can offer is one of my mutagenic bioenhancers. I've managed to isolate some of the fire ant genes and distill them into human-safe genetic enhancers. I can inject you with one of these formulas and you'll find yourself with either enhanced strength or enhanced perception. Not only that, but you'll be somewhat more resistant to fire. How marvelous! You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The Nest Guardians can be quite tenacious. Be ever vigilant. Those from the genus Solenopsis are not to be trifled with.
High-priority message. Backup is needed at our location. Any personnel listening on this frequency, please report at once.
You're listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm your host, Three Dog, Lord and Master of all, I say. Everyone ready for the Capital Wasteland's latest news? Me neither. But it's that time again. Not too long ago, I reported that a cat recently left Vault 101. His
name is James. Good guy. Turns out it gets better. I got a new report here that says someone else has just climbed out of that hole. What the hell is going on down there? Revolution? Vacation? Somebody fart? Your guess is as good as mine, kids. Thanks for listening, children. This is Three Dog, ow! And you're listening to Galaxy News Radio. We're Radio Free Wasteland, and we're here for you. And now, some music.
I've detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment. What's transpired? Oh, how marvelous! Please, tell me what happened. Come now, the faster you tell me, the faster I can provide promised payment for your services. Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for everything. You've been quite a useful lab assistant. How marvelous! Which injection did you want? Will it be the ant sight or ant mite? How marvelous! Ant mite it is. Hold still, please. Yes, what did you need? You should take him away from this place. Find him a home. It would be difficult to accomplish my experiments with him scampering about and asking an interminable amount of questions. You have your ideals and I have mine. I'm down here to complete my experiments at any cost. If that means the loss of a few lives to save generations of lives in the future, it's a small price to pay. Yes? Be ever vigilant. Those from the genus Solenopsis are not to be trifled with.
Keep moving, Wastelander.
Move along, outsider.
What's this funny suction hose for? It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean? I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did. But I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. I hope you'll come back and visit someday. Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me. Well, Papa always told me about my cousin Vera. She lives in some big, giant ship somewhere or something. Papa called the place Rivet City, but I don't know where it is. You're pretty swell for a grown-up.
Hey,